not going to say who I work for because I don't want to expose myself to vulnerability. And
But it's worth it saying like, what do you do?
so
what do you do every day?
I'm a cybersecurity analyst, network engineer, and data management expert.
Excuse me.
Drop. Okay.
We're done.
And then I also shoot weddings on the side,
Which is how we know each other.
which is how we know each other. Right?
And you were always a techie dude.
I've always been a techie dude. I've been doing computer stuff since I was 6. I was programming in BASIC, in like DOS, like I don't know 2.0, like from the time I was a little kid. And you probably didn't know any of this stuff about me. I didn't really talk about
Well,
this.
I mean, also it would just go over my head.
Yeah.
When you say I was programming DOS 2.0, I'm like, okay.
Who's
Right.
DOS?
Yeah, like
Right.
Gran Turismo? Like what?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I was playing
Yeah, it's completely foreign to most people.
PlayStation or something.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of us are used to that consumer level of these kind of technologies
Right.
that are so much a part of everyday life. It's just, we're right there.
Yeah.
That's like served up by people like you
Yeah.
and the engineers and people who like think about it, developers.
Right.
We're just surface level people.
So the QNAP bridges the gap between that and something like Google Drive or Dropbox. It's putting you in this place between those two spaces
Okay.
with the technology that exists there and what you can do with it.
Okay.
So on the most basic level, you can operate it like you do with a plug-in drive. You can make it a network storage device, and the most basic network NASs, network attached storage, the most basic ones you would just connect to and copy files on and off. This can do way more than that. And it's because it's a full computer. Most network attached storage, it's a mouthful, is just a really basic chipset that is able to get a drive spun up, do privileges on the drive, and then get that on a network so you can access it from in your network. And then sometimes they would throw in like, oh, you can have a torrent client on this, and then torrent. And I used to do that with one of the ones I had, and then it killed the thing because it just didn't have enough processing power.
So when you say torrent,
That's a bad word, by the way.
why?
Don't teach your kids that word.
Why?
Torrent?
Is this like a techie joke? Like what?
No, I'm making a joke. Wait, do you not know what torrenting is?
No.
Okay.
Illegal.
It's not illegal. Torrenting is not illegal, but it's like crypto. There's many illegal things that are done with crypto every day, but technically crypto is not illegal. Technically torrenting is not illegal, but most of what people do with torrenting is illegal. The Pirate Bay, that's a
Okay.
torrenting site.
Oh, okay.
And it's not you download stuff from that site. It's a place that's a repository for where the torrents are. And then you download the torrent, and then it points you to where the files and the file bits exist.
See, I feel like there's a framework needed. Like my friend who builds systems for big name artists.
Okay.
I mean, Fred. You probably heard
Yeah,
about
I
him,
know.
right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
met
met
him.
him too.
I met him. Yeah.
Shout out to Fred, Nerdmatic, Chris. I was seeing some of the documents, right? And I liked how it was organized in like a line chart. Like almost, it reminds me of this one Oracle class I took when I was in like ninth grade. Yeah. So what is this? I'm gonna age myself here, but that's 2000, I think. I don't know. Like first year of high school, we were in an Oracle class. And the first things we did, and this is like 2000, right?
Oracle. Okay.
Oracle. So the
Databasing, yeah.
Yeah, for like all the things we know now that are using what Oracle built.
Yeah.
And so we were just, a lot of class was drawing like a box
Right.
and drawing a line.
That's a flow chart.
And then,
Yeah.
but the lines, you could put different marks in it to
Yeah.
show direction
Yeah.
or relation.
And what it's doing, yeah.
And for a long time, I was like, what are we doing?
Right.
Right? But it was similar to that, what Fred was showing me. And he's showing how this piece connects to this.
Yeah.
These are hardware pieces.
When it comes to audio,
but this
yeah,
represents some software.
Right.
This represents some relationship speed. So it's like, it's like the key to encrypt the map.
All right.
And I feel like that's needed for NAS.
Yeah.
That's needed for like the basic level. Before I bought it, I should have but you know how it is.
You don't know. You don't know what you don't know. Yeah.
So like understanding how that works, how the data flows. For me, I like the visualness of it.
Right.
So understanding how the system works, and it's not just a big ass hard drive like how I was treating it when I bought it. it's more like a computer.
Right. Yeah. So
And
that's what I was
even
saying
the
earlier.
placement of it, I was like, I guess it doesn't need to be right here.
No, it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
I mean, one, it's upstairs and it's hot up here. Those are going to be running all the time. Heat is your number one enemy in tech. So being downstairs is better for that.
Okay.
In terms of network transfer speed, not so much of a positive being downstairs, but you could run along Ethernet or, USB-C if that is functional. Like I said, I've never done USB connections to a QNAP, so I don't know how that functions. But yeah, you could downstairs, have a cable tucked away that, when you're ready to do some transferring, you plug it in and tell the girls, stay away.
So I could do that then, as far as workflow?
Yeah.
Or is it simple as I have a folder on my desktop that I just drag everything into?